Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Mbappe, and he's in on goal, and the shot! Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. And it's Roberto Carlos, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Stefano Fiore's always been an interesting player, Peter, even if he was overshadowed by the more glamorous players who played in his position.
Still a little bit of a gem in midfield, wasn't he?
Yeah, he has all the technical capabilities you'd expect from a playmaker, but I would also like to refer to his adaptability. He can play just about anywhere in midfield without losing that inventive edge.
Proper utility player.
Totally.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Eto'o. Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Hit into the middle. Rummenigge. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Couldn't squeeze it through. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Messi, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rummenigge. Thuram can get it clear. Eto'o. Messi. Now this could be a chance. Rummenigge goes steaming forward. De Bruyne. Oh, this looks sharp. Good ball, good take. That's good play. Roberto Carlos, delivered with swing. And back out it comes. Milan have it back and can go again. Fired deep towards the back post. Messi. Fiore. Rummenigge. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Milan, number 11, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
And we're underway again.
De Bruyne.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the counter is on. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's being urged to shoot. Mbappe! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Van Basten. Now, can they get him away? Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Eto'o. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away. It's a loose ball. Pedro Neto. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Eto'o. Rummenigge! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Milan, number 3.
Albacete
Striker.
with their first corner.
Number
The first in the
9,
game for either side, actually.
Mbappe. Number 12, Van Basten.
And it's been taken
Coming on the
short.
field,
And
number
here's
41,
Messi.
Right.
Neither of these
Number
shoots!
7, Diego Forlan. Number 19, David Villa. Substitution.
Forlan. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Forlan. Van Bauten.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Forlan. Bellingham. Short changes him with that pass.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Roberto Carlos delivers.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution
There is
in
some
progress.
activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
All hands on deck for this one.
There will be 3 minutes.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking to play him in. Iniesta cuts out the pass. Belletti. And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real problems.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal, clinical, vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved.
Really effective.
Forlan. Raul. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pedri. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivered in. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Raul. Raul! That was superb goalkeeping.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. Pedro Neto. Now it's Villa, out towards the flank. Borussia Dortmund look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Strong running down that left flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's found a way through. Great vision, brilliantly cut out.
There will be 1
Rice.
minute added time.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Fellow attendees,
Reflections
this
on the
is
first
a
half?
lost
Well, there's
children's
no way to
announcement.
disguise the fact
With
that
the
they've
father
been
of a
poor.
boy in a
Not
yellow
a single
t-shirt
shot on
kindly
goal
make
tells
his
you
way
all
to
you
the
need to know,
information
Peter.
centre.
Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Milan, number 8, Bellingham.
That gets things going for the second half.
David Villa. Coming on the field.
0-0, and we're at the halfway
22,
point.
De Bruyne. Number 7, Diego Forlan.
Well, he's not happy with that
Substitution
challenge,
in
but the
progress.
referee has let it go. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon. Shapes to shoot! He scores! There is the breakthrough! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Caceres, the ball goes in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass.
Mbappe!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Well, that looks a decent ball. It's Fulham! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Some resolute defending there. No, that's been intercepted. Caceres. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Now, can they get him away? Good take, and is he in? Shoots! He's got a goal! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Forlan. Great defending, strong and determined. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And this is Torres. And he was alert to it. Araujo goes long. And he's quick to snatch it back. Out to the left it goes.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's managed to get free. And the shot's on here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Milan present their opponents with the best possible
Substitution
chance
for
here.
Milan. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 14.
Now, power or
Tchouaméni.
placement?
Coming on the field, number 12, Van Basten. Number 10, Rodri.
And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and...
And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Distributed tidily. Nedved. Nice control. Looking to go deep. Cleared without hesitation. That has been cut short. And it's Guti. That is good alertness. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And they've got rid. Rummenigge. Shifted it to the flank. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. It's a promising position. And he's whipped it across. And that has been cleared. Has a look and plays it forward. Rummenigge. Oh, they can break here. This looks promising. Rummenigge. And the shot! Hazard with the clearance. Knocks it into space. Saliba gets over and intercepts. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Pedro Neto, and he's managed to get free. Great chance! Goal! Milan! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Looking for options for movement. Cross goes in there. It's Forlan. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Hazard. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he cuts out the supply. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is ended up in no man's land. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now he's off and running. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nedved. Guti. Spread it left. Now it's Hazard. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Milan are still that goal to the good. And he's intervened well there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This time, surely! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And this is Luis Suarez. Spread out to the left. Pedro Neto. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Guti. He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tries to play it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And it's Guti. And this is Hazard. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rummenigge. Played out to the right.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Knocks it out wide. And that will be the final act. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Tchouaméni voted man of the match,
Security
and
staff
deservedly
from each club,
so.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Batistuta. It's Forlan! Now it's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Forlan.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
And he welcomes it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Platini. It's a threatening ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quarter of an hour played. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. It's a good spell of possession, this. Raul. Now it's Forlan. And this is Forlan. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Forlan. He's through here. Good ball, good take. And there's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
De Bruyne. Now this could be a chance. Real chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's made its way to him. And the ball's come loose here. Roll! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Raul brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Threads one in, and he's in on goal, shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Forlan, and the shot! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop. And
chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Milan are looking to go forward now. And here's Batistuta. Rijkaard. Here's Forlan. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chips it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Milan get the ball rolling in the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Wilshere is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's got goal! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Has a look and place it forward. And he was quick to react. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now, can they get him away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shot could be on.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nicely aimed pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Has a look up and drives it forward. Can he get it through? Face to face with the keeper. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Games hinge on moments like this.
Number 15. Batistuta.
And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa here. David Villa. They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Torres gets flagged offside. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Forlan. David Villa. Tries a shot! Yes! He's done it! And that may just do it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitutions taking place.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, this looks sharp. Fernando Torres. Lovely. It's Morientes! It's a goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. They forced the error, and the referee brings it to a close. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that...
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Not the most accurate pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Mbappe, he's found a way through.
Chance for a shot! Goal, France! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
France leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0.
And he's found a way past.
Mbappe!
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Played out to the left flank. Olise. Hernandez does well to stand firm and defend it. Olise. Zaire Emery. Over to the left. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. And it's Zaire Emery. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in.
And that has sent him sprawling.
And that has been clubbed away. Vieira. Oh, it's Dembele. Vieira.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Dembele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Aims beyond the defence. Dembele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
This is Dembele. He's shifted it to the flank, and he's picked it up out wide. Barcola. Oh, that's fabulous. Hoisted in. Upamecano gets it away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid, and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on
Hello,
after the
everybody,
break.
and this is a quick reminder to
How would
let
you
you
review
know
the
that you'll
first
be able
half?
to catch
France
today's match
really have looked very good in transitions,
FM
so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
France leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's had a shot! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that has added up.
It's Rabiot! Konate clears it away.
And he cuts out the supply. Olise.
Looking for the run.
And this is Dembele.
He might... Great chance! Goal! France!
And they've got their lead back.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And now he has two. France get themselves into the lead. And here's a player who has defined a generation. And it's Doué.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mbappe, real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Half an hour gone in the second half. He's found a way through. Played in deep. It's a mighty effort! In he goes again! And that was very necessary.
France simply cannot be faulted for their effort here, Peter. They're giving all they have. You can't ask for more.
Oh, he's burst, takes a shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.